Yes, you are visible now.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you for confirming.
Mhm. Okay, so good morning. Good to see you.
Yeah, very good morning, ma'am.
How are you
Very good
doing?
morning.
How is your life going on?
Life going is pretty well. Thanks for asking. Well, what about you, ma'am?
Yes, it is going pretty hectic, I would say.
Pretty hectic. All
Yes, it
right.
is.
Okay. So basically, as what do you do, ma'am?
Okay, let me introduce myself. So, my name is
Sure.
Shanta. Currently, I'm working as a tutor of spoken English, but I've completed my engineering in computer science. I have worked as a software engineer in the past. Currently, I've also started my YouTube channel. It's been a couple of months. So, my only hobby as of now is working for my channel.
Oh my goodness, it's a great hobby. So, I mean, how did you develop it? How did you develop it?
uh, See, I started this channel out of my own passion. I wanted to do this, right? So I have to struggle to remove time for this. And obviously, everybody has some amount of time in their lives, in their everyday lives, like 1 or 2 hours, which they can dedicate to pursue their passion. So I'm
Hmm.
doing YouTube in my free time.
Okay, sounds
You go
good.
ahead, please introduce yourself.
All right, coming to my introduction, my name is Vikas, and I born and brought up in Uttar Pradesh, Prayagraj. But currently, I'm staying in Delhi with my whole family, and
Hmm.
for the time being, I'm doing MA in English, and simultaneously, I'm also running my own YouTube channel where I upload some videos regarding English so that I can improve my spoken English. That's what I'm doing it.
How long has it been that you've started your channel?
Specifically, it's been almost 7 months. I've been working on it, but I'm not very much consistent.
Okay. So why
Yes.
slow? Why not
Uh,
being consistent? If
there are
I may
many
ask.
more. Yeah, good question. There are many more adversities sometimes comes unexpectedly. So we cannot just probably
Oh.
continue because we have some sort of the other chores that we are supposed to complete by time, right?
Yes, and
So
you're a student as well, so
indeed,
fair
it becomes
enough.
sometimes very much hectic for me.
It does, yes,
Yes.
yes. Then what do you do during your free time? Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, as of now, I'm just working on my channel, so I have session with many more people, to develop their communication skills and the breadth of this language. As I told, I'm also running my YouTube channel. So I just upload videos for that. I have to find out the people, I have to optimize and fix meeting with them so that we can have
Mm,
wonderful session. That's
yes,
what I'm
yes.
doing nowadays.
So do you also give paid sessions? Because I can see a board. So do you use that for making your videos or do you teach people also?
As of now, I'm not teaching. Yes, I do teach. I have a WhatsApp group where I provide classes regarding grammatical concept and also spoken term. And sometimes I also provide classes regarding how can we improve pronunciation because I'm very much into it. And I have been working on it. It's been almost a couple of years. So I don't want others to pronounce the word incorrectly. So that's what I'm just doing as of now.
Mm. So how's Delhi? I guess it must be really cold now. What's the average temperature?
Not very cold. It's very much bearable. It's not very much cold. As
Oh,
you can see, I'm just
oh,
wearing
okay.
t-shirt. I'm just talking to you, so just you
Yeah.
can evaluate it how much is cold is
Mm.
Delhi.
Yes, I
Mm.
usually hear that, Delhi is really cold in the winters. So I just asked you.
But for the time being, not such as.
Yes, but down south it is. I live in Karnataka, by the way. So it is really, a cyclone is going on in Tamil Nadu, Chennai. You must have seen if you follow the news. So due to the effect of the cyclone, it is like drizzling every day and it's really cold here. So it is a kind
Mm.
of, dull and glooming weather where you don't feel like doing anything much.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not into it news. However, one of my
Okay.
friends,
Same here.
uh,
Same here. Don't worry.
no, 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 there is no need to worry. Just sometimes it just put us in different zone. That's why I don't believe in news. Yeah, we are supposed to have some sort of the knowledge and awareness about whatever happening around us, but I don't
Mm.
believe as of now because paying attention on news can be spoiled some sort of the happiness. So I
Mhm.
don't believe as of now. And then, ma'am,
Mhm.
so how do you teach the students? As you said, you are a educator, isn't it?
So right
So
now, yeah, right now I'm working for a platform called as Inktalki. Yeah. So
come
I
again
Inktalki.
in
Inktalki.
Turkey. All
Yes.
right.
Currently, I'm working for that platform. So basically, this would be my last month with Inktalki, I guess. I'm not sure. So I'm currently working for Inktalki, and I get learners from there. I get study materials, so I teach learners online on their
So
platform.
So how do you manage that? Because as far as I know, you might you might get students from different background. There, some are studying and some are doing work. Some are beginners, some are intermediate. So how do you tackle with them? How do you teach them? This is my question to you.
Um, just like I'm talking to you, so it's pretty normal for me. Just the
All
learner
right.
comes live, I talk to them. If they want to have a general conversation, we talk like just generally what I'm talking to you. But if they want to go ahead with the topic, you must have seen some sessions of English Ari, Clapping Go, right? So in a similar
Mm.
manner, okay, I guess you don't. Have you?
No, no, I heard about it. Even English Yari founder because he's my friend,
Yeah.
so we often talk.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
yeah. They provide a specific topic for discussion, right? And they also
I
give
know
you
about
study
it.
materials and questions related to it. So yeah, we I go ahead with the topic if they're interested, or else we go ahead with a general conversation.
Yeah, that's good. So you should also sort of develop some sort of the application which where you can provide the classes like I talk sorry, Clackingo, Cambly, and the English area. If I'm not wrong, English area has been announced and introduced in I think 2020 and 2021. I cannot remember. It's been
Hmm.
long.
Yeah, but
Anyways,
it is becoming famous in the recent days, because people are
yeah, recent
uploading.
days. Mhm,
Yeah.
I heard
Hmm.
about it. So, what are the basic things that you do? Let's suppose you encounter with a person. That person has the tremendous fluency in this language. So, how do you tackle that situation? Because being a non-native speaker, sometimes we have to manage. We have to just tackle. So, how do you do basically? I know there
I
are
just
many
be
more people
myself.
who has a great fluency in this language. Those who use very much
Definitely.
different phrases and the sentence, and their way of communicating is really tremendously incredible. There is no doubt. So how do you manage?
See, whomever I have met so far, it has been manageable, right? I've spoken to native speakers, and I've spoken to people who have really good fluency, like you. So I'm able to do that. I'm just being myself. So it's not that difficult unless you know the language, you're able to understand what the opposite person is saying. So I think it's pretty
Mm-hmm.
manageable.
You're really being generous now with me.
No, no, you have good fluency, I
Yeah,
must say. Mm.
yeah. Thank you very much. You're so kind. Yeah, it's. I mean, I feel some time, to tackle the spontaneous people because it's very obvious to encounter with them day to day life, and on.
Mm.
I mean, we cannot anticipate whom we are going to connect and their level of fluency,
Right.
their level of ideology, which can be matched with our frequency, isn't it? So
Mm.
sometimes I feel
Mm.
difficulties in this, but not very often. It is now manageable. In the beginning days, I was very much struggling. I was very much
Yes,
struggling.
yes. It happens
Yes.
with everybody, you know. Sometimes you don't match with the wavelength of the opposite person. So in that cases, it is kind of intimidating to be talking to them. But I think it's pretty manageable.
Yes.
We are just having a short session of 15 to 20 minutes, so I think it's okay.
In this much short period of time, it can be managed, but talking about when you're just immersing yourself in the real conversation, that matters a lot. You know what, ma'am? That matters a lot.
Yeah,
That gives you real
definitely. Yes.
stress. That gives you then tough parts comes. Then tough part comes.
Yes.
Yes. How
Yes,
you are
when
going to tackle that?
first started, yeah, when I first started tutoring, I had butterflies in my stomach. I had cold feet basically. I wasn't able to do it, but it's all about getting used to doing something. So now I'm pretty comfortable.
Mm. Yeah, it is just a matter of developing the habits and getting into it. Once you just get into this, once you become used to it, it will definitely become piece of cake. And it does takes times. I know it is not gonna happen overnight. It does take times.
Hmm.
It is very extensive process, and one should follow patiently and dedicatedly, as far as I know about it.
Hmm. Right. So you have
Mhm.
any questions for me? Go ahead.
A question you might suggest something which can help me to develop the great fluency in this language because because you're tutoring, sorry, you're an educator in this language, so definitely you must have some skills, you must have some sort of the strategies that you might follow in order to teach and provide the quality of education regarding this language.
Yes, I would always say, take a pause and speak. Don't be too fast, or you shouldn't be in a hurry to put out your thoughts. It's like fluence is nothing but, you have to be thinking and speaking simultaneously. It shouldn't happen that you're thinking, then translating and speaking. That will affect your fluency. But I would say, taking time. You are fluent. When it comes to fluency, you're doing really great. So I don't think you need like, any extra tips from my side. But are you like, following somebody's accent, or do you have this unique accent?
To be very honest, ma'am, I have been intimidated by this accent many more times in my life. It's been almost a couple of years, so I have been encountering with the people. They point out me, they intimidate me only
Mm.
because of this accent. And as a matter of fact, I don't have any clue how did I learn
How
this
you
accent?
get?
How did how this accent has been cultivated by me.
Hmm.
Yet I haven't figured it out. Still, I'm figuring it out. What shall I do? What sort of the steps that I can take in order to make it like Indian and natural accent? And I don't believe it is going to happen ever. I don't believe in this.
So
Hmm.
it is not something that you have cultivated, right? It has come naturally to you.
No, no, it's happened in the course of time, I believe. I believe, ma'am, being a knowledge speaker, sometimes we follow the people. So by following them, by imitating them, sometimes it's happened even unknowingly it happens. And
Mm.
once you develop this, once you cultivate it, it becomes very tough to eradicate it, as far as I
It
know
gets
about
very
it.
difficult to get rid of it once you've cultivated it
Very.
because it starts from the roots, right? You are like you started talking like this when you as a beginner, I would say. So that continues. It's difficult to get rid of it now. But does it bother you? Are you
Not
comfortable
very
with it?
much. I'm okay with
Just
it. I
forget it.
don't. Yeah, I don't take anything very serious regarding this matter because if we can um, accept the foreign language, so then why can't we accepted the accent there if it
Mm.
in case I'm using, isn't
Mm.
it? So I believe this is manageable. It has no issues because I also encounter this sometimes teachers, yes teachers. I have also one my friend. He's HR there, so I
Mm.
also interact with him sometimes. So it is quite
Mm.
fine. He said, because this is not problem. The problem is that whatever you're delivering, that should be clear. The point should be clear
Yes.
so that
Mm.
others can understand and receive it well. There is not an
Mm.
issue using any particular accent.
Mm.
Mm.
Yes, yes. But as long as we are in India, we need to speak in an Indian accent. Right?
But
Because some words are unclear or maybe the opposite person is not able to understand couple of words. It
yeah,
happens.
I understand it now. I'm sorry for interrupting, but what I believe in this, I think we should absorb the situation, like the situation with whom we are going to interact, and accordingly
Yes,
we should
yes.
manage, adjust our fluency, adjust our way of talking, because it cannot be pre-planned. Let's suppose I'm just going to interact with any person, and as we have earlier discussed, we cannot match the frequency with that person, isn't it? So we don't have any idea how does that person speaks, how does that person has fluency in this language. So we have to manage according to the situation and the requirement. I believe in
Mm.
this.
Mm. Right. So I'll just ask you a question. Okay, you can skip it if you're not interested. So what
No,
do you
no.
think? What kind of friends should we choose? Should they be like-minded? Because you tell me I believe you have a lot of friends by the way you speak. So you tell me, no, you told like your friend is this and your friend is there. So I'm just assuming. Correct me if I'm wrong. So tell me, what kind of friends should we have? Should they be like-minded, or do you really actually, choose friends? Do you actually get to choose friends?
I'm so sorry, but I don't believe in France because this is the brutal truth. Then we have I mean, when they need someone, they truly don't stand with us. They just make some sort of the lame excuse and they just show their real face, and which I truly hate it. So I don't believe in this world we should believe anyone. Yeah, we should definitely believe. Without believing, we cannot just live this life. But the brutal truth is that, as per my experience, I don't believe in friends because as soon as you are sorry, as long as you're fine, your friends are going to be with you. But as soon as you become sick,
Mm.
you lost your I would say business, you lost your health. People are going to probably leave you. So similarly, friends they does same thing, and it's a harsh reality whether we admit it or not. But it's the harsh reality. I believe in
Yes,
this,
yes.
and.
Mm. That's a bitter truth. Yep.
Mhm. And even nowadays, it's not possible to, even not easy to rely on anyone, whether you talk about friends and unless until you're fine, people are going to be with you, have fun with you, live with you. But as soon as
Mm.
you lost something big, you become sick and different things happen with you. You're facing any difficult part phase of your life. Definitely, they are going to kick you from their life. That's how it goes.
Yeah, but friends should be such that they accept you no matter throughout the ups and downs of your life. They should be with you. Don't you have any friend from your childhood who is still in touch or still,
No, I have my friend and he lives in Delhi. So we are good at
Mm.
although we are all together in terms of the ideology and the perception and the language fluency. He does he's preparing for government exams. So he's very good at language and he's very good at everything. But our the what do we say level of what do we say thought process, thought patterns never match. Because we have different kind of point of views. I have a different kind of point of views. How that we are known each other. We have been known each other. It's been 10 to 15 years, if I'm not wrong. So
Mm.
we have fun, we do everything. And he's really very kind and very generous and very honest to me. As of now, I don't know about future, what is going to happen.
Right, yeah. But I think,
Yes,
friendships, the relationship itself has changed. Because if I see my dad's friends or my mom's friends nowadays, so I feel we are not able to establish that kind of bond which was
that
there
kind
in
of
their
bond.
generation.
Yes,
Yeah.
it become kind of a dream. Do you know, ma'am? Little by little, it is becoming dream where we can find such people, such persons, such friend who can be with us lifelong, right? Until we lose our
Right, right,
life.
right. Yeah,
And it's not a
yeah.
piece of cake. I'm believing very much people they are into the. I mean, they are just wearing long story short mask, and whenever they have just some sort of the need, they interact with you,
Mm,
connect with you, be with you, and as soon as
mm.
they their work get done, they just remove you from their life.
Yeah,
That is how the people they are taking
exactly.
advantage, and this is not matter of just ups and downs, but they are doing the same thing. And how
Mm.
I don't know how do they get the peace of mind? How do they maintain the tranquility in their life by doing such uh, stupid things? I don't understand.
Yes, yes. The relationship has to be unconditional, right? It
Unconditional,
has
I
to be
know
unconditional. Yeah, and my dad's and mom's friends have been friends since they were studying from the school days. So they do still have friends and who visit. So it feels really nice. I do have friends from my school as well. Yeah, but like you say, it's so. We hang out, we love each other, but yeah, there's always a
yes.
but in between.
Hmm. I believe, ma'am, even friendship and the relationship cannot be ever unconditional because the people are hoping something always. We have a different kind of expectation to anyone, no matter whether I'm talking with you or other person is your friend, brother, sister, son. Everyone has their own expectations, on hopes,
Right.
and based upon that, they work, they behave to you, they treat with you, they live with you. That's how it goes. And soon
Mm.
as their expectation is goes, I mean, you are not meeting with their expectation, they are going to cut out little by little. They'll not let you know how it is going to
Yes.
happen. That is how it
Yes.
goes.
Yeah, I totally agree that. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
So, any question except this that you want to put over here?
No, no, that's okay. I just wanted to
Mm.
discuss this point because you're a youngster, right? So at an age where you will have a lot of social life and friends, so I thought you would be an appropriate person to ask this question to.
Thank you so much, sir. I don't think so. I met with your expectations. You expected to ask this question to me
No, no,
from the
no.
list.
At least we were able to discuss this topic and put out each other's opinions. So yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's enough.
regardless of whether my answer is correct or wrong, but whatever I felt, I just said with you.
Yeah, yeah.
And
But
somewhere I
there is
also believe
no
this is also the harsh reality of the life.
right,
The
right,
harsh
right.
reality of
Because
the
this
life.
is just an open-ended question, right? So where you're
Open-ended
just putting your
question.
points, opinion. I'm putting my opinion. There's no right or wrong
Hmm.
answer. Everyone has their own version of the
On
answer.
yes, yes, definitely. Everyone has. So
Hmm.
in addition to this,
So yeah, yeah. That's it from my side. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead, or we can end the session also.
yeah, we will end the session. Not an issue, but before
Hmm.
ending, I want to just ask you one simple question.
Go ahead.
How did you learn this language? Because you're speaking very calmly and very politely. So I have been encountered with many more people till now since I started learning this language. And everyone has some sort of adversities when they just probably speak in this language because of being non-native speaker. So
Yes.
I believe in I also have. Irrespective of this, I want to ask you, how did you learn it? Because the way you're speaking is quite great. So
Mhm.
I'm very curious to know.
Definitely. See, since my childhood, I've been speaking in English. I went to an English medium school, so it was mandatory for us to speak English at school. So, but that doesn't matter much, I would say, because there are a lot of English medium schools which, put out a rule that you have to speak in English. But the main thing is when I came back home, my dad was, he had a fancy for this language, and he just assured that we speak in English even at home. So he did a lot of steps. He did a lot of things with us to make us fluent in this language. So I'm waiting to make a video on this separately because it's such a vast topic, I would say, because he took care of everything like telephone etiquettes, how to, hold yourself in front of people, how to present yourself, how to address, how to greet, how to end things. So he ensured that we grow up to be this what I'm today. So yeah, I would say one person who has been, played a major role in my communication skills and my English is my dad. So, but yes, I would say even a fraction of it was from my school side as well. I studied in a convent, so they would embarrass us in front of everybody if we speak in our native language. Would go like, are you like studying in Kannada medium? We shouldn't speak in your native language. You have to speak only in English. So, and after that, after getting married, I also moved to Melbourne, Australia. So I lived there for around 7 to 8 years, off and on. So maybe that also got to do something. Maybe it has influenced my
Okay.
language as well. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
all the
So
factors put in together.
it means you have been into it. It's been many years, right?
Yeah, yeah. More than 20 years I've been talking this
More than
language.
20 years. Yeah, that's something which we can see when result now. The outcome
Hmm.
is wonderful.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. Hmm. So I think we are about to end this session. So
Yeah. Lovely talking to you. Lovely knowing you. I had a very nice session with you. And you have amazing fluency. You speak very well. So yeah,
yeah,
all the best.
thank you very much. And what should I say? And it's an intellectual conversation with you. Believe me, there is no doubt. And I hope so. I'll able to speak like you, like others one day, this much calmly and fluently. So let's
Okay,
see.
I feel sometimes I hurry up. Like, I feel it within myself. So I don't know what the opposite person feels, but I sometimes feel that I'm talking very fast.
It happens with me too, ma'am. It is not concern. Sorry, this is not something happening with you. It happens with the
Hmm.
majority of the learners, and
Hmm.
I think it can be overcome with the course of time. It does take some time, so I think we should
Yes,
have
yes.
patience and we should be very much devoted toward this language. And definitely,
Hmm.
sooner or later, we are going to get rid of this particular problem.
Yes, sometimes when I see native tutors, so the way they handle and they speak so slowly and
So
they take so much
slowly.
poise in it and elegant. Sometimes I feel when I know the answer, I just speak like that. So
Yeah, that's
it's hard
amazing,
for me
ma'am.
to master that skill of speaking softly,
Yeah.
aram se.
Yeah, speaking language is not a very difficult, ma'am. how you deliver, how you just put your point of views, how beautifully, how effectively, how efficiently you put your views on various topics, how do you handle the situation, whether you are
Mm.
able to maintain the tranquility between you and your
Yes.
mind, your voice, right? There are many more things that need to be take care, isn't it?
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
still, I mean, today I had an interaction with someone, and that person was saying, because what are you doing, man? You should be just slow down your rate of speech. And
Mm.
then I said, yeah, I'll work on it. I'm giving my shot in order
Yeah.
to make it better. Mm.
Yes, yes. No matter how much you upskill, there's always something you're lacking in, something you have to work
Something,
on.
everyone, there is no one is perfect. We are imperfectly perfect. I believe in
Perfect.
this.
Yes.
Yes,
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 yes.
that's
Yeah.
what we are doing. However,
Mm.
it can be mastered. However, I can say it can be mastered by the time, but it
Yes,
requires some
yes.
time and some efforts.
Definitely. Yes. Mm.
Mhm. So I think we should end up the session as of now. And it
Okay.
was
Yep.
really, once again, nice meeting with you. I hope so. In future, we'll connect and we'll have more
Definitely.
nice conversations. Bye bye, ma'am.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Take
Have a
care.
good day. Take care. Yeah. You
You too,
too.
ma'am. You too. Bye bye.
Bye.